Thank you very much. What a wonderful day it is. Winter has arrived. Yes, everyone says, where's the rain? Well, it's here today at Goolwa. And it's not only raining water out of the clouds, but it's raining commentators. Look at this. We've got three of us in here today. Steve Chappy Chapman, myself, Steve G, and this man here, Chris Shotgun Shaddock. We've got a fantastic game of football here. The Goolwa Magpies are taking on the Yankalilla Tigers in two teams on the rebuild. And can't wait to watch this game. Firstly, over to you, Chris Shaddock. Your thoughts on this game, mate?
Well, I haven't seen either of these teams before, so I'm really looking forward to the Tiwi Island factor.
Yes.
For Yankalilla.
Yep.
They've got four fellas from the Tiwi Islands. And I just did a little bit of research this morning. Yep. In the 2021 census, the Tiwi Islands had a population of 2,030 people that identified as Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander, 300 odd who didn't identify in either of those camps. But so a little place, 2,000.
We're going to have to ball it up now. Chris Shaddock in the middle of that they go. Tapped in there, the beard goes in hard, and there's going to be another ball up. So we'll come back to those stats very soon. Off they go. Tapped out there by Field for Yankalilla. Ruckman go at it. Beautiful work there by Goolwa, moving it in the forward line. Running out over the ball there was Jet Reed. Kicked out of there in a hurry by Yankalilla. The Deus put a Jimmer. Look at him go from that Tiwi Island. It's going and just misses to the near side.
Oh, I was looking forward to that one. I've got the scoop. Number 32, TJ. Was looking forward to that cheeky goal celebration.
Yes. I love saying for Deus put a Jimmy.
How do you pronounce it?
Deus put a Jimmy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. There it is, kick out wide now. That goes straight down the throat of Noah.
How about that one? Have a crack at that one.
Ramasawmy. We know his dad Rod. I was talking to him during the week. There goes Noah down the line. Kick up there. Pack forms, off hands it goes, front and centre. No one can get that ball out. Wrapped into a tackle there. That was Aiden Duke for the Yankalilla Tigers doing tough work. Right in front of the magnificent club rooms here at Goolwa. Field gets the tap over there. Tigers using the ball well, taking the ball. There was Tigers in there hard. That was Cameron Kerr, handball out. Quick kick down the line as a rainmaker. Up and down it goes. Off hands. Lovely work. Intercept there. Duke gets the ball again. Nice pass. Over to Joel Kay for the Tigers and well within scoring distance.
Well, the coaches and supporting staff for Yank would be happy so far. They've had plenty of it and they're starting to put on some forward pressure.
So the kick by Kay, only about 40 metres out. Slight angle, kick underway. It's to the near side. So they've just missed a couple of opportunities. And that's been the way of the year of the Tigers so far. They've missed those opportunities at goal.
I'll have to rub that one out, boys. So I had it penciled in for a goal.
Kick along there. Using the ball by hand. The Magpies swiftly through Ryan Pearce there. They're trying to get it out. Scrambly play. Centre wing has been locked in. Magpies, can they get it out of here? Lovely work. There goes the bid. Patrick Grigg puts it out to, that was
Iowa. Kai, short little pass over to his teammate. Wasn't able to collect. Pressure being put on by TJ. Now we're back with Port Elliot through Iowa. Kai gets another crack at it. And this time it's been intercept marked by Yankalilla in front of the clubhouse.
So Tigers played it there, half of the end here. Into the forward 50 they go. Packed forms, off hands. In there was Botroff for the Magpies. Kick out of there in a hurry. So it's a goal. I think that might have been Joel Kay. Yes.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
And it's good to see the home and away Guernseys in place here. The away Guernseys taken by the Tigers. Doc Halliday would be absolutely wrapped with that.
Well, he was asking for it again this morning.
I heard that on his show.
On the sports show.
Yep. So ball up in the middle here by the umpire, Darren Harris. Tigers banging out of there into the forward 50. Here he goes today. Put a Jimmy. Where is he? Falling over. It was him again. Kay. Put a Jimmy. Snaps for goal. It's through. The Tigers score their second for the day.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Love to see the Tiwi Islander boys out here. Great skills and ability. Up in the middle there, Darren Harris, the umpire with the Mohawk, balls it up. They win the centre clearance once again. Ball out there, bouncing ball. Which way will it turn? Towards the boundary line. Boundary's going to beat them all over for a boundary throw-in. Right on the 50-metre line.
Pache in the blue boots.
Yes. So ball up. Greg versus Field. Field gets a tap in there. Once again, that was a Cantilla, that one. Kim Cantilla trying to get it out.
Geez, a fit-looking unit too, isn't he?
The hairstyle too. That is a ripper.
Well, he's gone a little bit with umpire Eris, semi-mohawk.
Tap by Field for the Tigers. Tap. Battling in there. Work by Gaskin. Kick out there. In the forward 50, they're trying to get it out. Magpies under a lot of pressure. Tigers, handball. Cantilla, another handball. Oh, lovely work there by, that was Bates in the back lines. Tigers now. It was Thompson, couldn't get it out. And it's going to be all up.
Now, you're a bit of a car enthusiast and highly knowledgeable about motor vehicles, Chappie. Tyres, Mickey Thompson's.
Well, probably one of the best, aren't they?
They go all right in the wet, do they?
Yeah, they'll go good.
So we'll expect Michael Thompson to be showing us some tricks?
They put him down for best on already.
Field gets the tap away. Wrapped up. It's going to be another ball up. Field versus Greg. Tigers win it. Cantilla, handball. 1-2. There it goes. Cameron Kerr just brushes it off. Kick around the corner. Bouncing ball. Here he is again. Cage couldn't get it out. And boundary's beaten him. It's going to be a boundary throw-in. So Joel Cage certainly looked like a live wire in the forward line there for the Tigers.
I reckon he's got the moulded boots on though. He's gone around a couple of times. He's slipped over a little bit wet out there today though.
Time to get the screw-ins on. Lovely tap out the back. Oh, nearly Cantilla. Play on's a call. Magpies getting it out of here. Parsons in there. Rushes over the boundary line. It's going to be a boundary throwing.
Yeah, Parsons with the headband. Just couldn't keep it in. Too much pressure there from these Port Elliot opponent. We've got a boundary throw in.
Grigg sets himself. Over the top it goes. Wonderful work there by Goolwa. That was Kenneth Angus. Down the middle they go. Up in there. Tapped in the back. Magpies, can they get the ball out of here? Fighting handball. Jet Reed gets a handball. Angus again. Little toe poke over to his teammate's been wrapped up into a tackle. It's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, and here we go with Eris sporting that distinctive mohawk, tosses it up. Field won the battle, it hits the deck, players jump all over it, and we have another stoppage throw up on the Goolwa Port Elliot 50 metre line, pretty much almost directly in front of goal.
Greg gets a tap out for the Magpies, but here they go. Parsons, handball, the Tigers trying to get out. Kim Cantilla overran it. Magpies pounce on it. It's going to be another ball up.
They want to do something here, Goolwa Port Elliot, the Maggies. They're going to get some sort of score on the board, preferably for them a 6-pointer. Rucks do battle. It's balls hit the deck. We're at centre half forward for the Maggies. It's a push forward by Yank. Clever little toe poke, but chopped off by a Magpie player. And we'll have a field stoppage throw up. Oh no, yeah, I thought he was going to give a 3 then. No, toss up.
Ball up now. Tap there by Greg. Angus gets the ball, bouncing ball. Tigers get it through Athanassos. Here he goes, down into the K direction. 2 hands on it, couldn't take the mark. Bustled over the boundary line. Good defence there by the Magpies.
Yeah, Levi Bailey seeing it out to the advantage of his team, really, because it stopped the flow of play by Yank.
Boundary throw in near the forward 50 area for the Tigers. Tap down there. Scrambly play. A lot of players around the ball. Very congested. It's going to be another ball up. Oh, they've got a handball out. Cameron Kerr. Handball. Athanassos. Kick towards the goals. It's a through. It's a goal to the Tigers. Great goal.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Just stronger bodies around the footy.
So back in the centre, and the Mohican tosses it up, and Yank win the tap. It's out towards the wing area. Oh, and that was Cantilla. Retrieved it well, sends it inside 50, but chopped off by a Magpie defender. He plays on quickly, gets it over to the cricket pitch to a teammate who's able to mark, and then we're out to Ramansawmi. Noah, sorry about the pronunciation there, family.
Oh, tackle there. Lovely work. Stripped of the ball, but the Tigers repel. Kay with a chance to run on ball. What's he got here? Oh, put a Jimmy. Look at that. No problem. Stopped, propped and popped it through like there's nobody's business.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go!
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me!
Great to see 4 goals to the Tigers taking on the Magpies. Yet to score up. They go Bottroff in the ruck there for the Magpies. Kicked out of there. Lovely hands. Look at that. Cantilla. Little short pass. Over K. Champagne football. The Tigers. Oh, they're looking very, very sharp today.
Joel's in a hurry. Joel Kay.
Yes.
Can't wait to get back and take his shot at goal. Good to see.
Good to see. Keen. Keen as mustard. So, bit of an angle, 45 I'd say. Well within distance. Kick underway by Kay. It's through. The Tigers like it. It's a goal.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Bit early for mine.
There's another Gary at the other end. Two Garys in the goals today. Up they go in the middle. Bottroff versus Field. Have a look at that. They come down. Cantilla, lovely pass. How do you like the delivery? Over to Kay once again. Short pass. They've got the ball on the string, the Tigers. They cannot do anything wrong here today. Lovely footwork there.
Pat Che.
And this man here is going to go and...
gives it to Matthew Lloyd.
Yeah, does a bit of Lloydie work.
Yeah.
Gee, how clean was Cantilla coming out of the middle?
Silky.
Kick underway by Che. Offline through for the minor score. Yeah, Gary Stewart's getting a lot of work down there at that end. That's the goal scoring end. There's a slight breeze going to the left of screen there towards the northern end.
Well, he did junior Colts, senior Colts. I think he had a spell for B grade. Now he's come out and nearly a hanger there out from the kick in. Port Elliot, Maggie's going well with it. They've got possession, lost possession to Cantilla. Cantilla paddles it along in front of him. Little Soccer out to his teammates' advantage. That was major. Then over to flicked over to another teammate and a big lead and almost marked by Che.
Thaddeus put a Gemma, look at him go. Got
Too high.
He's too high, she cried. And that will be an easy decision to make there. Got him.
Jeez, I'm impressed with that haircut.
Yeah, that is it. The umpires.
Oh, yeah. It's almost like it's painted on.
It's the Badger look, isn't it?
The Mohican, Badger.
And
it's,
he's saying, don't mess with me, isn't he? I'm an umpire.
Well, isn't he a part-time bodybuilder as well?
He's built like a bag of walnuts. And, he's got the fake.
So how's that when he's rocking that at the gym?
Kick underway by Butter Jimmy! That's through for a goal!
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Just having a day out. There's no one going to him. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets another clearance here.
Yeah. So they've got a bit of body bulk here on the Magpies too. The Tigers have got that superior thing.
Yeah.
Field over to Fitzgerald. Oh, they can do no wrong. The Tigers. Here they go. Nice
Major.
work there by Major. Major General just kicks it. Oh, they've got him up. Gaskin almost takes a mark. Players are called. Field. Handball. Put a Jimmy. Where was he? Another tap there. Field. Kick around the corner by Nolan. Nobody home. Oh, they contested in the goal square. It's been rushed over through for a minor score.
Yeah, good play by Athanassos. Just was caught out of position a little bit, but was still able to bring the ball to ground. So it's resulted as a possession to Port Elliot. So ball's come back in on defensive 50 for the Maggies. It's a bit of a scrimmage on the ground. Umpire says, "Come here, fellas. Don't like this staticness of the game. I'm going to toss it up."
So the bag of walnuts throws it up. Field gets a tap. Oh, could have been almost holding the ball there. Play on's the call. Scrambly play. Gaskin goes in there for the Tigers over the boundary line. It's going to be a boundary throw in.
Tell you what, number 5, Jesse Fitzgerald.
Bit of
lippage?
Well, the umpire there I think he got it wrong. He said that was the last possession free kick. It was just a rushed. It came off his toe. So strictly not correct interpretation of the rule there. But there we go. Up they go now. Off hands. Handball. Kick around the corner. Smothered. Magpies need to assert themselves, get themselves in the play, be first to the ball, and they're not doing that.
They need a goal. This was like a 6-point goal. That's what they need to fire themselves up. And so Ruck Jewel again, Yank win it down to the Yankalilla, and he dishes it off. It's now back on the ground with the ruckman for Yank, who's been taken forward by the Maggie tackler, and we'll have another throw up. Geez, this umpire's copping a bit of a workout too. Lucky he's up for it with those guns.
Yeah, he's as fit as a mallee ball. Field, lovely tap. Fitzgerald bangs it out of there into the forward 50. Oh, was he held play on the call? Lovely work, snapped out of there. Beautiful work by Patrick Che. It's another goal to the Tigers. And Chappie takes a screamer. Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Right, it's going to be Paddy Grigg up against Field for the Tigers. Joel Field. It's been all go here for the Tigers. Field gets the decisive tap. Magpies though, they get the ball. Oh, and a tackle holding the ball.
He just stalked him. He just wanted to pull the trigger there.
Great
old
tackle.
Squid.
The old Squid. Kick down there into the forward 50. At the back there. Trying to get it out. Fitzgerald tackle. That was Aston Nassels.
He gave him plenty of time.
Holding the ball. Good tackle.
Gave him plenty of time to get rid of it.
Kick out wide. That finds Sam O'Flaherty, the Irishman. That's what we're calling him. Down the line. Very close to the boundary line. Fisted over for a boundary throw-in.
Right in front of our cameraman.
Yeah, what a great cameraman. It was Steve Adams, our cameraman, Tony Eden, and Ryan Johnson also in the Caravan of Love today. There's a lot of people here that bring us this game. Up they go. Over the back. Tigers trying to get it out of there. Couldn't do so. In there was Cohen Major. Couldn't get the ball out.
So we've got 5 of us in the van.
Yeah.
And we've got Steve Adams and we've got Dee back in the headquarters studio, Crazy Road.
And Bev G roaming. Handball. That was great work there by Bartlett. Tapped down. Tackled. And right on the 50-metre line for the Tigers. There has been almost 22 minutes gone in this quarter. Field. Tap. Tigers looking for another one. Over the ball there was Davis. Couldn't get it out. It's going to be a ball up. Right. It's been a massive quarter for the Tigers. Field tap. Umpires picked out a free kick. Going to go the way of the Magpies. So taking this Paddy Grigg, the ruckman for the Black and Whites. Kicked out wide. Fisted. Nice work there by Flaherty. Kicked off the ground now. The Tigers ball into space. Magpies trying to mop things up. Oh, Gaskin almost stole it. Over towards the boundary line there, and he's always featured in there. It was Joel Kay, couldn't get it out. And we are in the forward left pocket for the Tigers.
Good effort by Pearce for the Maggies, able to hold it up in the pocket. Had plenty of opponents to worry about, but results in a throw-in. So tapped down first by the Maggies, and he was lucky to get away with that. It was O'Flaherty, because I reckon that umpires caught it come off his knee, but it could have been a bit lower. Yeah.
So boundary throwing, left forward pocket, tap down. Lovely work by the Magpies. They repel out here along the boundary side near the change rooms. Oh, quick kick out there. I think that was Yankalilla. Up they go, off hands. Tackle. No, that ball's going nowhere. Going to be a ball up. We'll just go on a time on. There'll probably be a fair bit of time on because the Tigers have kicked a lot of goals. Tapped. Couldn't get it out. Davis was in there. Umpires picked out a free kick going the way of Ryan Pearce. Weighs his options up. Going to kick it out wide. Grandstand side. Oh, lovely contested mark there by the Magpie player there in
Norman.
Carter Norman. Good hands.
Very good hands.
They've got a tough time trying to break this defence, the zone defence of the Tigers.
Switches play to Ramansori to the front of the square. He comes back to his teammate in Piercy. Piercy knocks it on. I think it might have been touched. Gets it over to Davis, Jaden. He goes long down the centre wing in front of the clubhouse. There's a pack of players. Oh, that guy Angus, he's had a fair bit of it for the Maggies. He gets a little hand pass over to Bates, Jesse Bates. He sends it down towards the forward area for the Maggies, but it's chopped off by Yank.
Kick out wide. Tigers trying to use the ball here. Leading for the charge there was Norman. Ooh, could have got pinged. Yes, he did get pinged. Holding the ball. Tigers now. Going to move the ball fast down the centre of the ground here. Nice work there by Bartlett. Good on you, Kevin. Goes down Michael Thompson. Lovely, evasive skill over to... Almost got it to Kay. Joel Kay couldn't quite get there. Through for the minor score, 1 point.
Yeah, Nicky Thompson. Goes well on the wet.
Yeah.
Well, that was Goolwa's first inside 50, and when they had their chance, they just blazed away in the end, and a turnover back to Yankalilla.
So they're not panicking, which is good to see, the Maggies. They don't look like they're panicking. So in from the point kick in. Short little pass straight up the guts. Good. Effective. Finds Reed. Jet Reed. He sends a little spear pass out to his teammate right on the boundary line, and it's now with Griffin. Trent Griffin. He's looking for a lead. Finds one. Goes up to centre wing. To his teammate. Is that
it's Angus.
Angus? He's having a good first quarter for him.
Yeah, good player.
So Angus sends it by foot down to the forward flank area on the scoreboard side of the ground, and it's the bearded man.
The beard.
Yeah.
Grigg kicks it long into their forward 50. We haven't said that too much. Oh, lovely hands there by the big boy Field. They put him down the tall timber to cut it off, doing an excellent job in defence. Shocking kick though. Geez, just when you give a bloke a rap. Absolute Barry Crocker. Kicked it out of bounds. Last possession free kick. This ball's going to be sent back in. Jet Reed. Kick. Underway towards the goal square. Off hands, Magpies couldn't bounce on it. They get swarmed by a pack of Tigers. Play on's the call. Everybody stopped except the umpire. Gasket in there like a mad dog, and it's going to be a ball up.
So just worse than 50, the offensive 50 for the Maggies. They need to make something out of this. They need to get on the scoreboard with a goal for this quarter. So
here we go. Offline.
Ooh, just offline. A snap for goal. Their first point on the board, and it's come in the 26 or 27 minute.
They've probably had the best part of the last 5 minutes, though. I think they've a few inside 50s. They've probably stemmed the flow.
So Jack Fitzgerald sends it down here. Off hands it goes, the Tigers. A lovely little handball over there. Got run on here. Run and carry the Tigers. Bit of space in their forward 50. Over the top it goes. Tackled. Athanassos over there. Working hard was put at Jimmy. Was he tackled without the ball? No, says the umpire. Play on it goes. Tigers. In there go. Tackled. That was Kerr. Magpies. Oh, bang. Kaboom goes the tackle. No prior. Play on. Kick into their centre wing position. Players pack. Forms. Fitzgerald's in there for the Tigers. Thompson tackles a Magpie, and it is going to be a ball up. That was Bates, the psycho. So, centre wing, ball up, Field. Grigg gets a tap. Jet Reed gets the grab. Clearance with the Magpies. They fight him off. Oh, too high. Was it? Play on.
Wasn't called.
Yeah, the umpy had a bit of traffic in front of him. That's why I don't think he saw that too high.
And he's very short too, Squid. Isn't he? The umpire they call Squid. Look at him. Up they go. Field, Roundhound, try to get it. Nice work there by the Irishman. Over to Keno. Angus, handball. Got tackled too high, did he? Got dumped afterward. Either way, he's getting a free kick. Thought about it. Got to move the ball quickly. A lot of players streaming back.
How long's this quarter? These guys will be up to long service leave before it.
It's a long quarter because of all those Tiger goals. Oh, nice hands off hands. Play-ons are called.
So we've got a ball up right in front of the members, the grandstand, and it's a beautiful looking piece of infrastructure too. Ball's thrown up, rucks do battle, yank won it again. Umpire's found something he didn't like, some infringement, and the free kick's been awarded to Pat Grigg. Grigg, by right foot, goes for distance, gets it down to better than the forward flank area. Players fly for it, no one can pull it in, it's on the ground. I reckon that was Yankalilla had it. But just as he's about to get off to the races, the quarter-time siren sounded.
And what a quarter it was for the Tigers. 7 goals for playing the Magpies, 1 point on the FPAG scoreboard. This is the Victor Harbour Motor Company match of the day. What an incredible effort there by the Tigers. We didn't expect to see that happen. We thought it'd be a lot closer. What do you think, Chris?
Oh, yeah, it's been a bit of a... one street affair at the moment, and no, it's surprised me a bit.
Chappie, what are your thoughts?
Well, Yankalilla just all over him, but the last thing Goolwa just needed was right in that last minute of the play. One of their players and one of their forwards has just come off with looks to be a shoulder injury, and that's not what they need. They need those guys up presenting at the footy and giving them something as a target. And you called it, Steve. Goolwa, they look to go wide every time coming out of defence. They need those forwards coming up at them. And like I said, the last thing they need is for one of their big boys to go down.
And the Tigers locking the ball in with that zone defence. The Magpies need to use a bit of run and carry, use their speed.
Well, they're young, aren't they? They're young, like you say, use their speed.
That's it. We're going to come back very shortly with the second quarter. This is Match of the Round on the Great Southern Football League on 90.1 FM, streaming YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
We've been watching this place for hours. No cars, no lights, no dogs. This place is an easy target.
Let's move quickly and quietly, like ninjas.
Stop. Go back.
Whoa!
You are trespassing and are being recorded on CCTV.
Is that the house talking to us?
Numbskull, that's a security system. Quick, plan B, backyard.
No! Not dogs! You said there were no dogs!
There's no dog sign.
Help! I'm stuck! Whoa!
Evening, gentlemen. Care to explain why you're in the backyard of a house with alarm sounding?
Can you apprehend us before the dog gets here?
Next time, let's choose a house that isn't monitored by Great Southern Security.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu utes.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
The Victor Harbour Motor Company has over 15 years of dedicated customer service, with finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Their highly trained mechanics and fully equipped workshop means that your car is in good hands at all times, and they only use genuine parts.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Right now we're going to go to the second quarter of this clash between the Tigers and the Magpies. The Tigers, massive, impressive start by them. Field goes up, Grigg gets the handball out, or Carnelli almost. Kick out of there, Fitzgerald, Athanassos now for the Tigers. I love it when one ball bloke kicks to another ball bloke. Geez, they look like twins, don't they?
They do.
They can stand together and form a bum. Field, there he goes. Jet Reed takes it out of there. Magpies, what have they got? Cameron Kerr, look at him run through the middle. Handball's over. That was Athanassos. Handball over to Thompson. Thompson takes a bounce straight through the middle. Kicks to a lead. Up they go. Golden hands of the Tiger. Man, that was Kay.
There's a special bloke watching on the live feed. Tom Bro.
Tom Bro, yes.
He's my bro, Tom.
Oh, right.
G'day, Tom.
G'day, Tom. Yes, so Paddy Che, the Tiger, the kick, underway, and it's a goal to the Tigers.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
Hey, there's a K's and Chase. So here we go. Ball up in the middle of the ground. They go at it. Grigg gets a tap. Smothered off the boot. The Tigers are in there. Fitzgerald just trying to barge his way. Gaskin. Handball to no one in particular. Cameron Kerr gets the ball out of there. Fitzgerald. Now they're under pressure here. The Tigers. Can they repel it? Gaskin again. He's played well, this bloke. Kicks it out to a bit of space. Kentilla. Hand on it. Runs it over towards the boundary line. Gets a handball over to his teammate there. Just getting tackled was Nolan. It's going to be rushed over for... Oh, no. What was that one? Didn't quite see that. Hanging on to the Magpie player there.
Nolan's got some musical sisters.
The Nolan sisters? Yeah. He was going to join, but he couldn't. Probably could now in these new age rules. You're allowed to be what you're allowed to be.
So ball's up to centre wing, and right in front of that fantastic electronic scoreboard.
Isn't it good?
Oh, it is. Very good, like the rest of the ground. So umpire Richardson throws it up, Richo, and the big ruckman for Yanks bent down, picked it up, gets it over to one of those twin brothers, and he belts it by foot forward to the forward flank area. Maggies are battling away. Now we've got Athanassos. He's dished it out to a teammate. Now we've got it wasn't Cantilla, it was the other one.
Puddin' Jimmy. Or kick on there to a bit of space into the pocket, over for a boundary. Last possession free kick. Magpie's going to try and move this out quickly. Oh, dangerous. Cut off there by Thaddeus. Puddin' Jimmy. Had plenty of the ball.
Yeah, well, he was responsible for getting it down into the pocket in the first place. Down to the Rod Skew's end on that occasion. And now he's backed up by floating across the 50 and mopping up with a mark.
They call him TJ, but I love calling his name, don't you? Thaddeus Puddin' Jimmy.
I'll stick with TJ. This is for his fourth.
Yeah, fourth goal. Jeez.
Oh, party tricks! Look at that, onto the left. He sprayed it.
Off hands it goes. Athanassos snaps. Smothered. Off hands it goes. Was he hanging on? No, the umpire says play on. Magpie's trying to get it out there. Trying to get a free kick. Jeez, he milked that one. Ken Oath he did.
Wow, how's the candy from TJ though?
Yeah.
We was looking for some party tricks and it started.
Yeah, so here we were with Angus for the Maggies out of the back pocket. And it's an intercept mark taken by Mickey Thompson. And he's looking around for his options. Goes short to a teammate. Further out towards the boundary line. He sends it back more middling to a pack of players. No one can take the mark. Rove best by Carnelli. Ryan Carnelli for the Maggies. It's thumped back inside the forward 50 for Yank. Picked up magnificently by Nolan. Nolan by foot into the pocket. No one can take a grab. A little bit of high head work there by Puddin' Jimmy on the Maggie player, and umpire's seen that because he was only about 5 metres away. And free kick to Jaden Davis.
Davis now, short pass over to his brother there in Riley. Riley Davis kicks it out wide, centre wing. What's he got up here?
Oh, that's
lovely
a good
hands.
grab. He was under immense pressure.
Bates. Handball.
This is better than for the Magpies.
Yes, there he goes. The tractor got tackled though. Cantilla sells Candy left, right, and centre. How do you like that? Fitzgerald holding the ball. Play on. It's a call. Magpies getting it out. Lovely work by Kerr. Over there to Parsons. He's getting his head ripped off. But he doesn't mind. It's just like he looks like a bit of a muppet in there with that hairstyle, doesn't he?
Bit of football from the Magpies, though, isn't it? There's a bit of intensity.
Yeah, they've lifted. I agree, Chappie. They've lifted this quarter. Umpire throws it up, and Maggie's do best, paddling it out there. Ken Angus. He's
been
having
good.
a great game.
Yes. Over there to the big man, Paddy Grigg. Kicking there to a bit of space. What are the Magpies got over here? Tapping it towards his own spot there. Lovely blind turn there. That was Griffin. Bouncing ball into the pocket, over for the boundary throw-in. Right in front of the commentary box here.
Jesse Bates runs it over the line under intense defensive pressure from Mickey Thompson and Cantilla Carlson.
Oh, I loved your man there. Oh, flattery there, Steve. He decided to shepherd.
Kick underway by Awayo, and it goes Awayo offline.
But team first footy. I like it.
Yeah, geez, he snapped for goal, but missed everything and then some.
It's all right though. It's a lot. It's in their 50, and they're having a ping at goal, which
Got to
was
lock it in here, the Magpies. Yeah,
more than we can say for most of their first quarter.
So this could well be the scoring end. What have the Magpies got on offer here? They're locking it down. Tigers kicking out of defence. Oh, lovely work there by Bottroff. Couldn't take the mark though. The Magpies repelling now is the Yank team. In goes Jet Reed. Beautiful work there by the Tigers. They got the ball out. Gaskin, he's had plenty of the ball. Takes a bounce. Takes two bounces if you don't mind. Is he going to take a third? No. Kicks into the forward 50. What's he got up here? Put a Jimmy. Where is he? He's got the ball. Can't get it out. Play on's a call. Not over the boundary line yet. Magpies in there fighting hard. They're sharing around. Get the ball out. Down towards the far wing side. Cameron Kerr gets a free kick. Could have taken the mark. Play on's a call. Tigers now kick out of there by Duke. Up they go. Off hands. Cantilla. Can't get it out. Here he goes. Jet Reed again for the Magpies.
Reed up to centre wing with a drop punt. Pack of players. No one can pull it in. It spills out towards the boundary line. In hot pursuit is Parsons for Yank. Parsons was able to pick it up. Umpy is called a. Umpy is called a.
His boundary throw-in, yeah.
Boundary throw-in.
The
Must
line
run over
beat
the line.
Yeah.
So just past the Yankalilla side of the scoreboard. Boundary ump tosses it in. Rucks do battle. Yank win the tap. Rove best by Angus. Stolen by Yank.
He's been good, Angus, and he's tried hard.
Yeah.
He's been very effective for his team. He's a highlight for him so far. Yank sent the ball down. It's a last possession free, is it?
No, I think that was Angus. He earned that free kick for too high.
Angus finds a teammate in short. Lovely pass to Iowa. He's looking further afield and almost inside 50. Pack of players over the back of the pack. Now we are inside 50. Paddled along by Yank player in Jack Fitzgerald. Over the line, umpire says we'll have a throw-in.
Boundary throw-in. Outer side. Towards the Magpies scoring end. It's in their 50 zone. What have they got here, the Maggies? Can they get a goal? Off the ruck. Oh, lovely read there by the Tigers. Up it goes. Lovely hands there by Fitzgerald. They're sharing the ball around through the middle of the ground. They run. Here goes Duke. Oh, got the ball out there. Down they go. Fitzgerald now over to that man there. Bartlett. Gaskin. Gaskin goes into the pocket. No one home for the Tigers. Wrapped up by the Maggies. Going to be a boundary throwing forward right pocket for the Tigers.
Yeah, we've got some netball action in the background too. That'd be A grade, I reckon.
What's the score over there, Chris? Have you got the update?
32-6.
Good one. I like it how you're always on the ball.
Yep. So boundary up in the forward pocket, throws it in, and Maggie's won the tap through Pat Grigg. It's rove best by Yank. Yank dishing it out to running teammates, and we've got
Gaskin!
a high ball.
Oh, he got it!
Went up the chimney. Bit of a rainmaker. Not like we need any more rain action today, but a lovely mark taken there under pressure by Gaskin.
He did a bit of a spin, a turn. He was tapping it up, and you've got to put that down as mark of the day so far. The Victor Harbour Motor Company mark of the day.
Yeah, I'll take that. Both the Fitzgerald boys have been very good, haven't they? Just one, Brad's just come for a spill, and but both of those boys have really controlled the day.
Yes, and this bloke has played a beauty so far. Kicks underway. Gaskin likes it. He gets a goal for the Tigers.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
He had to do a fair bit of self-celebration there. There wasn't a lot of boys got to him there after that goal.
Well, I think there's been so many goals, I'm thinking, yeah, whatever, mate. Next.
It's going to end up on his highlights reel, because it was a pretty good mark to start with, and he's done his job by finishing off with the maximum.
Yeah. So here we go. Umpire Darren Eris is bowling it up. Oh, lovely work by Athanassos. But smothered off the boot. Reed in there, trying his best for the Magpies. So too is Cameron Kerr. Tackles. It's going to be a ball up.
It was smothered off the ruckman's chest, and lucky it's not raining, because if it had hit you in the nipples, you'd know about it.
Nothing worse than a crippled nipple on a cold day. Off it goes down into the forward 50. Magpies. Tackle! That is cold. Holding the ball. Great tackle there by that man in... who was that for the Tigers?
27. I haven't got him.
We're going to get him.
Because he's still in the action, 27 for Yank Tigers. So then we've got Mickey Thompson wrapping up the Maggie player, Carter Norman. So umpire Eris tosses it up again. The ruck's won by Yank. It goes out to Bartlett, Trevi Bartlett. He pushes it on and gets it to a teammate in Major. Major's wrapped up by two Magpies, and umpire says we'll have a ball up. That was Iowa. Took that Yank player to ground, causing the ball up.
So here they go. Rucks over the top. Paddy, Greg, how about that? Take a bow. Good ruck work. Gets the boot on the ball into a dangerous spot for the Magpies. Off hands it goes. Oh, Willing now. Kicked out of there in a hurry. The Magpies just trying to bludgeon it towards the... And he goes the Tractor. Look at him, number 24. The Tractor. And he's... Look, what's he doing? He's saying, I touched it. And he's going, nah, last possession free kick.
You just love to see a little bit of reward for effort for the Maggies here. They've had a bit of the footy. They've had it inside 50 a few times, but just can't hit the scoreboard.
Beautiful fly by Angus for the Maggies, but he's unable to pull it in. Would have been mark of the season so far if he had have. And we're umpire David Richardson to toss it up.
There he is again.
Yeah, there he is again. He's been very busy this game. So he gets a hand pass out to his teammate in it was intended for Davis. Cantilla intercepted it, and then we had Putta Jimmy. And now we're back with the Maggies. They're inside 50. They're going to have a ping at goal. Wilton gets it onto his boot. Sends it down at the teeth of goal, did Caden Wilton. And it was just punched away by Cantilla, Carlson.
Well, you called for a big hanger there, Chris, and big Paddy Che. I reckon he'll take one today for the Yank Tigers.
There you go, you've heard it first here on Happy FM. Prediction, a hanger by Che is coming. So, Carlson, Cantilla, the Tiwi Islander, kicking it out. What's he got on offer here? Oh, lovely kick over to his teammate in Toby Nolan. Nolan for the Tigers. Centre wing, what's he got up here? Looking for Che. Che, look at him, he's in everything, this bloke.
That was a good pass out to Nolan, man with musical siblings, and it's gone over the line now, but it's still really Yank's got the flow of play here.
Yeah, shout out to his sisters. Ball in, centre wing, field. No, here he goes, Fitzgerald. Off hands it goes over to Nolan again. He's doing well. Che, what's he got here for the Tigers? Sticks the boot in, play on's the call. Magpies battling on the boundary line. Looks like it's going to be a ball up. No, play on. Handball, Jet Reed, kicked along the boundary line towards the scoreboard. Oh, here we go. Cameron Kerr's got a run on play. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. He gets out of that tackle. Lovely play there by Kerr.
So strong.
Magpies trying to get it out. Nice work there. That was Nissen. Snapped out of there. The Magpies into their forward 50. Off hands towards the back of the pack. The Tractor cannot pick it up. How good is the Tractor? How's those tattoos he's got? A bit on his left, bit on his right. Can you read some of that artwork there?
Is he a bit sore, the Tractor?
One of them says Victor Harbour Motor Company. Can you see that?
Well done, mate.
5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour. Station sponsor.
Number 1 ticket holder.
Tapped out of there. Oh, couldn't get it out. Magpies need a goal. We're sort of barracking for them. I know you shouldn't, but I think we are for the sake of this game. Work there by the Magpies. Bates was in there. And that bloke there has played very, very well, number 15 for the Magpies.
Trying his guts out.
Yeah.
Ken Oath Angus. Ball up again. This bloke's been working hard too, this umpire. Squid. Oh, Athanassos! Play on's a call. Thought about playing holding the ball, but he got the ball out of there. Run on play with Gaskin. Kick it to the centre of the ground. Goes astray. Bottroff gets the handball away to Davis. Back to Bottroff. Bottroff picks the ball up. Handball under pressure. They're fighting hard, the Maggies. In there. Tigers. Over there to put Jimmy. Got tackled. Magpies. Oh,
he paid it holding the ball.
Jeez.
It was hot.
Hot potato. Hard to get rid of that one.
Well, Harry Clarkson isn't worried about that. He plays on quickly, gets it out with a teammate in Iowa. A nice little pass, nice little mark. They're running on. They're running into the 50 now, and good transfer of play down to their forward line. And ball spilled out over in front of the Goolwa gym sign. Goolwa's favourite gym apparently. And,
it is a good one.
Yeah, and now to be thrown in by the boundary ump.
Field sets himself, gets the tap out there for the Tigers. Clearance, they get a kick along there, bouncing ball. Tigers still got the ball, trying to get out. Field, look, he's been in everything, this big boy. He is an absolute stalwart. He's rucking, he's roving, he's rolling, he's doing it all. Umpire Squiddy Darren gets the ball up. Field gets a tap on it. Reed in there for the Magpies. Davis with the ball. He's getting onto his left. Kicks into a spot. Oh, lovely hands there. Riley Davis over to his brother. Back again. Left foot towards the goals. They like it. It's all clear. A goal.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
So that was brother to brother.
Yes.
Grandfather Bob, he turns 90 this week, so shout out and happy birthday, he turns 90
To
this
the
week.
Davis family.
Yeah,
Isn't that great? Tap out there, Jet Reed. He's got the ball for the Magpies. They're inspired, the Maggies. They've got a bit of run on here to the forward 50. Oh, nearly an absolute ripper to Griffin. Off hands. Tackled without the ball. The Tiger player there. Play on's a call. Ran on his boot. There was Carter Norman over through for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, I can't quite hear faint signs of cheer, cheer, the black and the white quite yet, but they're giving it a crack.
Well, they've got to try and make it a game, and starts with small steps. Ball out there. No one in the crowd. The umpire's got to go and get his own ball, that boundary umpire. So, here we go. Boundary throw-in. They're in their forward 50. Magpies are pushing here. Greg! Snap! Oh, offline, out of bounds, last possession free kick. He's done that a couple of times, Paddy Greg. Couldn't get it out though. It's not a bad effort. He had a little bit more time than he knew of.
So Cantilla, I reckon, is had to go and retrieve that. Oh! Sends it up the guts. It's couldn't be marked. It's been retrieved by his teammate in Iowa. He's had a snap at goal. And umpire Gazman Gary Stewart says offline, 1 point.
Yes.
Giving themselves plenty of chances here, the Maggies, aren't they? But they just can't finish their work.
Kick out, Yankalilla. Oh, only one bloke went for it. The Tigers in control. Thompson, look at him go. Mickey Thompson handballs it over his teammate. Down the line they go. Cameron Kerr. Kick. What they got up here? Oh, cutting it off was Bottroff for the Magpies. Bottroff's straight out of the surf this morning. He's kicking it long. Bouncing ball. Davis. Snap on goal. It's looking pretty good.
It's
a goal to the Magpies.
Ah, that's a good finish.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
9 goals for the Tigers, and they lead the Magpies 2 goals, 3 in the FPA score, but a little bit more confidence for the Magpies there. What do you think?
Well, guys like Angus, he's got himself involved. He's probably ignited them in a way. So
it's a firecracker.
And a bit of a Johnny Noble lookalike, number 2 for the Maggies.
Yes.
Jet Reed.
Jet Reed. He's put on the Jets. So ball up in the middle. David Richo Richardson. He's the entertainer. Ball up. Field gets the tap for the Tigers. Gaskin's been in everything. Trying to get it out there. They're bustling pressure now. The Magpies looking like they're a bit inspired here. Goes Ken Oath. Angus. Handball down the middle. Handball again. Lovely work by Pierce.
Oh, hits him up.
Beautiful work there. Finds that man, Carter Norman.
Well, that was Angus again that got him going.
Well, I know they're 9 goals behind. Well, facing a 9-goal lead, but Angus, best on ground so far.
It feels like it in a team that's struggling.
And in that passage of play, they used a bit of aggression and a bit of body work.
Yep.
And they were sort of manhandling the Tigers a bit.
Yes.
And it worked for them.
Absolutely. So here we go, Carter Norman, the kick, a very important one for the Magpies. Look,
He likes it.
It's a sausage roll, a goal for the Magpies.
Oh, it's a good finish.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
A bit of inspired footy by the Magpies. They're fighting back and it's good to see.
Am I right in saying all goals have been kicked in this end?
That's what I just said, yeah. All the action down that one. Up they go, Paddy Grigg. Tap to Reed. Reed can't get it out. The Black and Whites are doing well here. Richo balls it up. Stalemate. Grigg again with the tap. Reed again with the reed. Can't get it. And it's going to be another ball up.
You can just see the Goolwa boys getting around each other a little bit more now too. They're up and about.
Grigg again with the tap. Athanassos, handball out. Magpies, what have they got here? Lovely work by Davis, though. Fitzgerald, tap by Gaskin to the advantage of the Tigers. Nice work there. That was Whittlesey. Bouncing ball. Bottroff trying to get it. The Magpies, bit of pressure. Oh, just burnt the ball. Had a bit more time than he thought he had. And it's going to be last possession free kick taken by Whittlesey.
Yeah, Whittlesey right in front of the grandstand with the free. Looking at his options. They've zoned up pretty tightly. And the Maggies are manning up well. So the ball goes to almost the top of the square. Rove best by the Maggies. Sent by foot down to, it's chopped off by Mickey Thompson on the wing. They could have had some run there. Mickey Thompson goes inboard. Beautiful little pass to his teammate in Fitzgerald, Jack. And Jack's in line with the centre circle, but on the grandstand side of the wing.
Kick up there looking for a teammate. Can't find it. Off hands. Bouncing ball. And there was Fitzgerald. There's a bald Fitzgerald and there's one with hair. I don't know what's going on. The follically hair challenged Fitzgerald and the one with the nude nut. Up they go. Tap down there. Yankalilla can't take it. Gaskin trying his best for the Tigers. Oh, look at that. Tackled.
Well, you're talking about those two nude nuts, which only their mothers can tell them apart if they're standing next to one another. But they're both having a good impact on the game.
Absolutely.
So it's down, and speaking of, it's down to Jesse Fitzgerald. He's set upon by two Maggies. Umpire says, let me throw it up. And this is umpire Eris. He won't be doing any arms when he goes to the gym tonight because he's done enough throwing it up in the air. And Fitzgerald grabs it out of the ruck. But taken to ground by, I reckon, Piercy, tattooed, it's Iowa with the arm tats.
There's the siren to end the first half. It's an inspired Magpie outfit that fought back hard, scoring in, obviously, at the northern end. Slight breeze going that way. No goals. Oh, hang on, there's been a couple of goals.
I think Che got one down to the southern end.
Yep, so... yes, the Tigers certainly did have that first quarter. You've got to give that quarter to the Magpies, so better performance by them. They've got a lot of work to do in this second half, but you never know. It might be a closer game as we go.
Look at Gazman, the goal umpire,
Gary Stewart,
going up to the cricket pitch there.
Yeah,
he's you can see how he gets over that ground.
I think guys like Yankalilla was a little bit quieter in that quarter.
Yes.
But the Angus, he lifted.
Yep.
The Davis boys got him going, so they're right in it, I reckon.
Yes. So can't wait for this second half, and what a interesting game it will be if the Magpies can start to fire up. Special mention there tomorrow, Sunday, the John Griffin Memorial at the South Adelaide Football Club. May 18 at 2:30 at the South Adelaide Football Club. Going to be a massive day. Our best wishes to John Griffin's family, and please, if you are associated with the Great Southern Football League and you want to share some of John Griffin's story, it's going to be there at 2:30 at South Adelaide. This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1 Match of the Day, streaming on YouTube, happyfm.org.au. See you soon.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
Yes, welcome to the Halftime Hub. I'm speaking to a man who's played AFL football. He's a legend here at the Goolwa Football Club. His name is Barnaby French. Barnaby, welcome.
Steve, thank you.
Mate, tell us, obviously you played AFL football. You got drafted by Port Adelaide as a young bloke.
Yep.
Your first game of football, what age were you?
I was actually a little bit older, so I was a mature age because I rowed before that, so I was riverboat rowing, and that was my my sport of choice.
Yep.
After school. So I came into football a little bit later, and played my first game, which was in Sydney, against Sydney. My job was to just plug the hole in front of big plugger locket.
Oh,
so
really? That was your first role as a young bloke?
That was my role. So playing ruck.
How old were you?
I think I was about 22, 23 at that stage. Yeah.
And you're just standing in front of that big bloke coming towards you.
Yeah. I've got a good photo of him steaming down on me and taking me out. I think he took it a bit easy.
Really?
Because if he sort of did what he'd done before to other people standing in the hole, I may not have. It may have been a very short career.
Yeah. Right. Wow. So, tell us, you were a champion rower. Tell us why the switch from rowing to football. How did that happen?
I just love sport. So I played football earlier. I played football through school, and I actually played football in between my rowing career. But I was inspired to row by a fellow that came along, a guy called Tim Brew. He was my coach at school, and he was a junior lightweight Australian rower. And he encouraged me to go on with it, so I did. I rowed for Australia in the Junior World Championships and then the Senior Bs. At that stage, I was going to have to move interstate, so I was going to have to move to Canberra or Sydney to one of the bigger rowing programs to go into the seniors, and I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Played some local football. A guy called Rod Campbell was my coach, and he had connections in the AFL. And so he got Alan Stewart to come up and have a look at me, who was the recruiting manager for Port at that stage, and the rest is history. So a bit of a funny pathway into football, but it was good.
How many seasons were you at Port Adelaide for?
I was one on the rookie list, and then 4 on the senior list, and then another 4 at Carlton. Yeah,
and you were recruited at the time. You had some pretty impressive ruckman ahead of you.
Yeah.
Who was the guys you had?
So Matty Primus, he was the captain.
Yeah.
So that was always hard, but he had some serious knee injuries.
Yeah.
So it was me and Brendan Lade for a while.
Yeah.
But at one stage we had, I think, 6 ruckmen on the list, which you'd never have these days. But Kane Ackland was one. I think we had a guy called Barry Brooks. Some obscure names there. Dean Brogan came late. It was a really competitive space for the ruck spot at Port.
And then you later got redrafted to Carlton?
Yep, so I got traded to Carlton.
Yep.
Yeah, so I had a contract offer with Port, but I sort of saw the writing on the wall. So I had my manager to go out and have a look at a few clubs, and Carlton was one that appealed at the time. We didn't know the draft sanctions. That was a year that the draft sanctions came in.
Oh, right.
There was an overpayment of the salary cap, and they got hit, and that was directly as I came in. So that was an interesting sort of baptism of fire. But I loved my time over in Victoria and playing football. It was pretty special, even though we didn't have much success.
And do you still have connections to Carlton?
I do, yeah. So I'd probably more Port than Carlton guys that I catch up with, guys like Braden Lyle and Jared Polton, who share some interests of mine in surfing and fishing and whatever else. So we still catch up. I still go to the Carlton games. I would class myself a Carlton supporter though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Good stuff. And you've got a young bloke out here, your son, Hamish.
Hamish, yep.
Tell us about him.
Hamish, he's almost eye height to me. He's just turned 14, so he's going to be a big lad.
So how tall is he?
He's coming up to 6'3", I think.
6'3",
yeah. So he'll be taller than me, and he's starting to test me physically.
Yeah, okay.
At home, as they do, pushing me around. But he loves football. He really enjoys it. He lives it. He knows more about it than what I do.
Yeah.
He tells me that every day.
Yeah.
I just love watching him grow and become a great footballer and a great person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what sort of training drills do you help him with skills?
We do. We come down a little bit. He's got to the stage, I think, where he. I'm not sure whether he wants to listen to me as much, but no, he's very good. He's very responsive, and I try not to push him too hard with it. It's up to him to really drive what he wants to do.
Yeah.
In saying that, he's a big guy, and we work on marking and ruck craft and just being a good team person.
Is he out at South Adelaide?
He's South Adelaide, yeah. He's in the under-16s in their squad. He hasn't played a game yet, so he's hoping to hit a rich vein of form towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
He's, even though he's tall, he's just a young fella, so just making his way.
Yeah.
Hopefully he gets a game at some stage.
Yeah. And tell us about the Goolwa Football Club. I mean, they've done it tough.
Yes.
This year seems like there's a real momentum and a goodwill by a number of people around the club. Mark Telfer, the president.
He's been excellent.
Tell us about some of the people involved.
Yeah, so Mark Telfer, he's come along and he's really straightened up the administration side of the club, which is fantastic. We really needed it. So that needs to be settled, I think, for a club to be successful. So he's been really good in that sense. We've got Dale Cuthbert, who's the coach. He's a local fella. We hope that he's going to be a long-term coach. And he's got the respect of all the players. He's been here for a long time. He's a life member. He knows what he's talking about. So, and we're getting great numbers out in the track. And we've got a real demographic of young players who have been good juniors, but they're finding out what it's like to be, playing against really good men who've been in successful systems before. So, we just need to keep on persisting.
Yep.
And I think that last quarter showed that we can compete. We just need to be on from the start. They really blew us away in the first quarter, which was disappointing, but we challenged them and they were up for the fight.
Well, let's hope we can see a bit more fight from the Maggies there. Like I said, that last quarter they seemed to show a lot of promise. So this is it. This third quarter when they're going against the Breeze down that non-scoring end, we'll see how we go.
It will tell a story. Yeah. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Barnaby.
Good on you.
It's been a half-time hub here. Great Southern Football League match of the round on 90.1 FM, streaming YouTube, happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub. Brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Here we go, the start of the second half. Here we go. Forget your security systems. The ball's up. Here we go.
What's happening?
Field takes it in the centre. It goes.
Oh, that's her. Her.
Umpire Squidorus gets the ball up. They're going hard. Going to be a push in the back there, called against the Tigers. And it's going to be taken there by that man, Wilton. Kicks it out wide. Oh, lovely work by Bates. Bates on the lead for the Magpies. Let's see if they can get the first goal of this third quarter and make a game of it. Pack forms. Oh, all Tigers back there. Easy mark. That was Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald transfers play across the other side of the ground, clubber's side of the ground, finds Jesse Fitzgerald. He marks comfortably in front of his face. He goes back over the other side of the ground. We're up to centre wing now for Yankalilla. The ball's hit the deck. We've got Athanatos fighting for it. It's picked up, row best by Maggie's. Maggie's through Carnelli, get it out to the centre wing, back to Carnelli. He gets pushed off his kick as he was trying to send the ball back inside the corridor. And a free kick's been picked out to that man Angus, who's had plenty of it today.
Kick up there, looking for, can't find a teammate. Lovely work there by Mickey Thompson. Thompson now over to Gaskin. Gaskin with the Tigers. Dummied the handball. Now he does give a wide handball, giving Kerr a lot to think about. Got harassed off the ball. Magpies in there fighting. That was Bates in there for the Magpies. They just somehow get it out of there. Carnelli tackled. Oh, holding the ball, was it?
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yep. Fair enough. Good decision.
Just some bad news just before quarter time, boys. Logan Payne, he's off to hospital with a dislocated shoulder.
Gee whiz, bad news for Logan Payne. Off hands it goes. Tigers in there. Trying to get it out. Kay was in there. Magpies through Angus. He's had everything. And then some. Ken Oath, off he goes, over to big boy Grigg. Carnelli, the man a pastor was named after, just up there to Reed, Jet Reed. Handball, he's played well, Reed, over to Davis. Davis now, left foot, finds a teammate around the corner. What's he got up here? Kick it to the forward 50, leaders on, space, time. The tractor, he's running for it. Go tractor, they cry, but he does not pick up the ball.
Magpies with a bit more flair. Come through the middle, bit of run from behind, and away they go.
The tractor there, he just had the brakes on. He was going, run tractor, run.
Could have been more direct too, the Magpies there, I thought.
Yeah. Had a bit more on it.
Boundary Ump throws it in. Yank win the ruck again. And rove best by Carnelli, I think that is.
Yep.
And he gets it by foot up to the top of the square, and it's knocked away by Cantilla, and out to the 25-metre line for the Maggies, and it's bustled over the boundary line where we'll have a throw-in into the Magpie forward pocket adjacent to the netball courts.
Yep. Maybe a boundary thrown right forward pocket. The Magpies are pressing. Tapped out there. Cantilla almost stole the ball away. Jet Reed in there for the Magpies. He's playing a game of rugby trying to get it out, but he can't. Did he get another ball up?
He was trying to put the Jets on.
Yes. Field. Grigg. Oh, it's going to be a free kick. Oh, gee whiz. Just over the shoulder, I think he paid that one. Fitzgerald now for the Tigers. Lovely pass. Finds his teammate in Nolan, plus his sisters. Takes it out of there, holding the ball. Great tackle, Magpies play on. Think that was Bates. Champagne football by the Magpies. And a lovely mark there to Carter Norman. And I was just taking a look at the list there. You've got Norman and you've got Bates. So as we know, Norman Bates was a famous character in a movie, Psycho. So could we call both those players together just collectively Psycho?
Well, he can kick a goal, this guy. And he's walking in like he's done it a few times too. A bit of wind to contend with. So
that looks good.
Yeah,
it's a goal! The Magpies score one!
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
So, was that the first goal that's been scored down that end?
Yeah.
No, we've had a couple today.
Tiger goals here.
Right.
Field
Tigers field wins the ruck tap again. It's down with super speed back into the side 50 for the Tigers, but Maggies are able to repel it. It's coming out better than the back flank for the Maggies, sent back inside by the Tigers. Inside 50, dribbles over the boundary line, should be a last possession free to the Maggies, and that's been called to be taken by Carnelli.
Yes, oh, hang on.
Well, Squid said, let's throw it in.
All right.
I didn't see that. It must have been touched. There you go. So, boundary throw-in, forward pocket.
Yeah, the miscue on the part of the boundary umpire there, I think. It's not easy conditions out there, slippery, windy, and umpire Macho Man says, have another crack, lad. That's better. A bit higher, a bit further back. Ball's knocked to the ground. It's a little soccer kick there by O'Flaherty, and dribbles over the boundary line for another throw-in. And this shower's got a little bit in it now, coming down a little bit heavier, and a little bit of wind with that too.
So ball in, forward pocket. Up they go. Grigg got the tap for the Magpies. There are a lot of players. Hard to get this ball out of here. Tigers pressing. Oh, lovely tackle there by Levi Bailey. He just bulled him through there. Look at him. He's a solid player, Bailey, isn't he?
Well, it's a congested forward line. There's not one player in the Magpies forward half.
There's barely any players outside the 50.
Yeah. Welcome to modern day football. Very, very congested. Bailey in there again. So too is Angus. Look at him go. Davis boots it out of the air. Tigers. Kerr trying to grab it. Oh, they repel. Look at it. Over the tractor. Handball.
Had no one to go to.
Magpies. Oh, cut off now there by Mickey Thompson. Holding the ball.
Oh, that's his first mistake of the day. He's been brilliant.
Magpies down the line. They're trying to move the ball quickly. Good play, but it's been cut off by the Tigers there. And that was Fitzgerald. Fitzy, what's he going to do here?
Jack. He's weighing up his options. He'd go either way. He decides to go down long, goes the line in front of the grandstand still. Picked up best by Kay, his teammate. It's now hit the deck, and we've got players scrambling for it. I picked up best by Maggie's. Well done. It's out through that man again, Ken Angus. And he gets it out further afield to a teammate. They're going backwards here, the Maggies, trying to get some clean possession. And eventually they're back up to the centre wing.
Tractor trying to get the ball out of there. He's working hard today. Kerr gets tackled. Play onto the cold. Fitzgerald hot to handle in there. Mickey Thompson couldn't get a boot on it. Cameron Kerr, this is hard, tough footy. Let it go. That's what we like to see. Good, wet weather football. Welcome to winter. This has got a bit of spice to it, this game.
Well, these Tiwi boys, are they used to this sort of climatic
up in Darwin,
punishment?
Rain's up that way.
Yeah, so, I mean, they used to rain, but the temperature. Anyway, the ball's been bustled over the boundary line in front of the just by the players' race. In front of the grandstand, so boundary up. Oh, gives it a nice big throw given the conditions. Field wins the tap. He gets it off to Kerr. Hits the deck. It's bustled along by Riley Davis, and he's got some defensive pressure that sends him and ball over the boundary line.
Well, it's a 5-goal margin, but it feels like a closer game right now because the Magpies are pressing. Field front position, tackled in there was Bartlett. Kevin Bartlett for the Tigers. Geez, he was a good player, wasn't he?
Very good.
Can't handball, apparently.
They called him hungry for good reason. Tapped out there by Field. There he goes, Bartlett. Got tackled without possessions. Going to get a free kick. Oh no, Well, I thought that went the other way. There we go. The Magpies got tackled. That was big Paddy Grigg, the Beard. What's he going to do here? The Beard just kicks it, chips it over there, finds a teammate.
Yeah, good spot up.
It's, Bailey, is it? No, that's Davis. So Riley Davis takes his time.
Magpies just played the conditions a little bit better at the moment. Played with a bit more run.
Tigers, a couple of them spoiled each other. And he goes Bartlett again.
Yeah, too high. No.
Fitzgerald, handball, over to Athenos. Bouncing ball, a bit of space here for the Tigers. What have they got? Oh, tackle, no play on's the call. Angus tries to lay the tackle. Round the corner goes Che. Snap towards a goal. That's a sausage roll. Tigers score.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Well, it's calmed down a little bit now, but not easy throwing a wet, heavy, slippery ball, trying to get it up to the 18 metre sort of arc position. So umpire David Richardson recommences proceedings. The dead heat for the ruck duel, and Ken
Angus
is wrapped up. We'll have another stoppage throw up. Field copped a little bit of a falcon, really. In that ruck duel, ball's hit the ground again. It's bobbing around, and that was Kerr with a free kick from the centre circle.
Kick out here, Fitzgerald now for the Tigers. Run on play, kicks it down the middle, up the guts, into the forward 50. Pack forms, bouncing ball. What have they got here? The Tigers. Oh, tries a bicycle kick was Athanassos. And he's got him for holding the ball. Good tackle there by Botroff. So Botroff says, where am I going to kick it, fellas? I'm a bit bewildered.
He doesn't want a bit of the wet stuff. He's used to being out with the short board, with the tri-fin.
Tri-fin. Bustled over the boundary line. Yeah, straight in from the surf. That was his warm-up. He's just out there. They pull him off the surfboard and says, come in, stop dancing with the sharks.
Yeah, he's probably still got a lump of surf wax in his shorts. Well, I hope it's surf wax, isn't it?
Off they go. Angus, he's been in everything. Look, tackled. Look at that. No time to get rid of it.
Well,
He's caught him for 2-eye, I think. Either way, he was lucky to get away with that. Was him Ken Oath? Ken Oath Angus, down the line.
Possession number 50-something for him. He's had a really good game. So it's now with bouncing around on the back flank sort of area. And we've got umpire Macho Man. I'm not doing arms at the gym tonight. He
it's a leg day tomorrow.
And we've got Bartlett thumping it forward, but umpire says, give it back to me. We'll have another crack.
Grigg, tap, Tigers, clearance.
Oh, that's too high.
Oh, did someone cop one? Yes, he did. Right in the side of the head. Yeah, Ken Tiller said, sorry, fellas. He just tried a bit of a hip and shoulder.
Well,
just a bit unlucky. Caught one there.
I don't think he'd like to see the replay on that.
No one wants to see the replay on that.
We've had to activate the human demister system inside the caravan.
Caravan of love. We're fogging up.
Tony Eden doubles as the human abacus, human demister. And
Paddy Grigg in there.
A little bit of feeling starting to get into this one.
Yeah. The goals now seem like they're worth more than just what they were in the first half.
Kicked out there, Yankalilla. Bouncing ball. That's last possession. Free kick. The Magpies are going to take this one. Levi Bailey with the ball. What's he going to do here? Plenty of players ahead of this ball. Massive pack. Look at this one. I think there were 25 players involved in that pack, and it's just been bustled over the boundary line for a boundary throw.
On the FPA scoreboard, Tigers 10 goals 464, playing Maggies 4 goals 327.
Ball up, field, all of his own. Gaskin just bashes it over the boundary line.
Yeah.
What did you get it?
Yeah, last touch.
What do you call that?
Yeah, last touch.
What? He just fisted it though.
Yeah, well,
He called
deliberate.
that possession. That, yeah, okay. Down the boundary line he goes. Up they go, off hands. Oh, tackled there. Beautiful work there. The Magpies putting a lot of pressure on the ball carrier. It seems like they've really lifted. So in there was Harry Clarkson for the Magpies. Good job. Paddy Grigg. Oh, Cameron Kerr got out of trouble there. Over to the two Bald brothers. One of them, Fitzgerald, just bangs it out of there. Almost a mark to Carnelli. Fighting hard, gets a handball over. Bottroff in there, the surfer dude. He couldn't get it out. Interesting.
Well, that was by the umpire, not next to the play, the one off the play. He was about 50 metres away from that.
Athanasios by foot into the 50. Spots up a teammate. He can't take the mark. It's now better than 25 metre line for the Yank Tigers. And we've got Davis appealing for last possession free. Umpire says no. Hit something or someone. It's going to be a throw in by the boundary ump.
So they're pressing here. What have the Tigers got? Tapped. Oh, tackled! Great tackle. Look at that intensity. That was Bailey, I think. Levi Bailey. Absolutely brutal tackle. Fair, but tough. Paddy Gregg's tried his heart out today. Gaskin tries one, kicks, and just misses. Grubbers one in through for the minor score.
So Maggie's with the kick in. And he could play on this guy. He does. Runs out of the 9 metre square. And gets
Cameron Kerr.
He's been very good. He's a little limp though. Is that cramp or something else?
Doesn't look good.
It's right on that right knee.
Offline through for the minor score. Just came down a bit dodgy. Where is he?
He's just in front of us here, Steve.
Yeah.
And he's up and moving. A little bit proppy though.
Davis brings the ball back in from the point kick in and spots up his teammate in Carnelli. Carnelli gets it out to a player on the 50 metre line. He in turn hand passes back to Carnelli. Carnelli dragged over the boundary line by Cantilla, and we'll have a boundary throw in on about the scoreboard side, back flank for the Maggies.
Kerr's just come to the bench. He is a little bit proppy, but we'll just keep an eye on that.
Field versus Grigg. Field gets the tap. In there goes Angus. Kenneth Angus. He has played a blinder, the young Magpie star. Couldn't get it out though. Ball up by Richo. Grigg in there for the Magpies. Taps it down to a lovely clearance. The Magpies moving the ball well. Couldn't get it out. Parsons now for the Tigers. Tigers here. Kick. And I think that was Mickey Thompson. Bouncing ball. Which way will it turn? Put a Jimmy tries it. It's best in there.
Oh,
lovely pass.
Kick.
Here we go. Bates now says, come on, fellas. Run to me. Where's my leads? Got to kick along the boundary line. Safety first. What's he got up here? It's all Tigers. Lovely mark in defence. This ball's coming back from whence it came.
Fitzgerald.
Jack Fitzgerald.
Jack Fitzgerald in front of the club rooms. Off the 50 metre line. Defensive 50 for the Tigers. It's an end of centre wing. Botroff couldn't complete the mark. A free's been awarded to Pat Che.
Oh, this is danger. K all over this.
Sends it down to the top of the square. It's a rove best by Wilton for the Maggies. He loses possession of it.
Again.
Back to Ken. Ken goes forward up to the 50 metre defensive line.
Lovely.
Lovely chop off mark by Mickey Thompson. He's revelling in these wet conditions. He spins around onto his right foot, sends it in the forward pocket. Couple of players there can't pull in a mark, and it goes through for a point.
Umpire Gary Gazman, he says that is a point. And 35 years experience, he knows his stuff. Kick in from fullback from Davis, the Magpies. Pushing now, run on play there, lovely to Awayo. This little short pass, Davis, what's he got on offer here? Where's the run from the Maggies? He says, fellas, you got to run for me. Holding up play. He's going to kick it backwards now. We've got to go backwards to come forwards. Magpies sharing the ball. Gee whiz, they want to be a bit more careful with this. Got a bit of time and space though. Eventually the kick comes out wide. They've got a bit of real estate. Oh, poor kicking in the back lines there, and it's eventually over through for a boundary throw-in.
Just wasn't a lot of movement from the Magpies there. That was just, we're going to go sideways. No movement up the ground.
Yeah, a bit stale. It's a 6-goal margin. They need goals. They need the run on. Field just takes it out of the ruck there, gets tackled. Magpies though with the clearance. Ken Angus gets a handball, but it's under pressure. Taking the ball out of there was Fitzgerald. Was a lovely smother by Davis. Well done.
Well, that's the place to do it in, right in front of the grandstand. At your home ground, that gets the crowd up and about.
Yeah, we could hear them fire up. They enjoyed that one. Boundary up, throws it back in, and Maggie's win the tap down. Goes as far as after Nassau's.
That's not bad.
He gets nearly gets his head pulled off after being tackled by Trough.
They call him the Emu. True story. That was his nickname. They were telling me earlier. Bottroff is called Emu, and he looks a bit like one, doesn't he?
Well, if you squint hard enough, I suppose. So Field wins the tap down. It goes as far as Bartlett, Travie Bartlett, sends it down to the top of the square. It goes over the back of the pack. We've got players fighting for it. The tractor, I think that is. No, not the tractor. That's Bailey, Levi Bailey. Caught one in the head on the forehead. A free kick's been pulled out. Goes away the Maggies. The Maggie wanted to play on with it, but due to Bailey's injury, umpire said no, come back, kick up over the mark. I don't know how that helps Bailey, but the proceedings about to recommence. Short little stab kick up to chopped off by Puddin' Jimmy. Puddin' Jimmy to Deuce.
He's not the man to turn it over to.
No, you don't want to do that.
He was just lurking, just doing his job, lurking, waiting for the ball to come out, and was able to mark it in front of his eyes in the end.
Well, he knows he's got this journey covered too, doesn't he? He just waltzes back, smooth run up.
Kick underway, Puddin' Jimmy likes it. There's a goal. The Tigers have a look at that.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Absolutely, wouldn't that be great?
So we've got umpire Macho Man, throws it up again, and Field wins tap number 500 for the day, and we've got Ken in there doing his best for his teammates, and Carnelli feeds off, and he gets it down to Fred Nissen, who sends it down to the 50, and right on the 50, Jack Fitzgerald takes mark for the Tigers.
Fitzgerald kicks it out wide, looking for Gaskin. Cut off well by Davis. Clearing things there was Cantella. Just drives it long into an open forward line for the Tigers. Bouncing ball. There's a couple of them. They could raffle it over their check side. How about that for a goal? Unbelievable goal, Patrick Che.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security, and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Langhorne Creek getting a bit of a 10-goal lesson at the moment from Wollonga. 22 is Langhorne Creek, 82 is Wollonga, and Strath comfortably behind McLaren. Ball gets thrown up. It's rove best by Ken Angus. Ken Angus wrapped up, put on the deck. We're back in the centre circle, and umpire Eris tosses it up again.
Ken Oath, Angus trying to get it out there. Free kick's being paid here, going the way of the Magpies.
Yeah, cop on high.
Cop one high. Didn't quite see the one anyway. Paddy Gregg, look at him. He looks like an agricultural sort of a bloke, isn't he? He's a decent hard try. Played well today. Kicks it out wide to Ryan Pearce. What's he got on offer here? Thought about his options. Going to go kick it long into the forward line. In the forward 50, up they go. Field sets himself. No. Oh, umpire thinking about it. No, it's going to be a ball up.
The Magpies, they've reverted to going sideways from the back lines, and probably more direct footy when they started kicking goals. They were more direct.
Field takes the ball out of there, bangs it onto his boot. Tigers now, they look like they're up and about. Here he goes, Kay. Handball, tackled. Paddy Gregan now, over to Carnelli. Carnelli, little chip, left-footed, looking for Jet Reed. Round the ball he goes, kick into the forward line, cut off by Athanassos, straight from the Greek islands.
Athanassos, via Paros on the Greek islands.
That.
A little party trick by the Tiwi Island boys, and now we're with Putta Jimmy.
That's not where we want to see him.
Back flank, sends it inboard into the square for the Tigers. Back to Putta Jimmy by left foot. Beautiful looking kick. Down to his teammate in Cantilla. He can't mark on the 50. Cantilla raves his own work. Gets legged on the way through. And he's going to get a free kick for that.
How was the pickup?
Oh, well, the Magpie boys not happy with it. They're giving away 50.
Yeah.
The free kick was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the crowd's not happy with it either. But so I'm not sure where that lippage came from, with the crowd or one of the players on field. But umpire says 25 for that.
Oh, the smooth moving David Richardson says that's 50.
How was that pickup? I mean, it's wet weather ball, and he's just gone and picked it up like it was. He's done it every single day of the week. Yeah. There goes the siren to end the third quarter, and that is going to spell the end of the Magpies' day. There's no doubt about that. Third quarter, 13 goals, 7 plays, 4 goals, 3. You can put your glasses down. This will be 14 goals, 7 to 4 goals, 3 in the FBA scoreboard. Cantilla, the Tiwi Islander, line out right in the middle, scores a goal for the Tigers, and they get around him. Have a look at that. Go to Cantilla. Let's have a go. The Tiwi Islander boys, geez, they're fantastic to watch, aren't they?
They're so good. They're just they're miles in front.
So on the FBA scoreboard, 14-7 plays, 4 goals, 3, and they just haven't changed the scoreboard there. But, there we go.
Look at the Yank boys there. They got around each other. They got a real spring in their step. They know they're on their way to their second win of the year.
Yes, and they're going to get more wins. There's no doubt about it. Obviously, they need to push the top sides, and they will. They're going to get some big wins. They've just got to combine more and take those opportunities like they have done today.
To the Magpies' credit, they haven't just been walked over. There's been periods where they've been quite competitive, and they've showed a bit of fight and skill and temerity as well.
Yeah, the scoreboard doesn't actually show how competitive they have been today, so it has been some very entertaining football. They need to really show up for this last quarter and make it a good competitive effort.
Yeah.
This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon. And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Their highly trained mechanics and fully equipped workshop means that your car is in good hands at all times, and they only use genuine parts.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
We've been watching this place for hours. No cars, no lights, no dogs. This place is an easy target.
Let's move quickly and quietly, like ninjas.
Stop. Go back.
Whoa!
You are trespassing and are being recorded on CCTV.
Is that the house talking to us?
Numbskull, that's a security system. Quick, plan B, backyard.
Not dogs! You said there were no dogs!
There's no dog sign.
Help! I'm stuck! Whoa!
Evening, gentlemen. Care to explain why you're in the backyard of a house with alarm sounding?
Can you apprehend us before the dog gets here?
Next time, let's choose a house that isn't monitored by Great Southern Security.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
We've got Langhorne Creek at Langhorne Creek, 22 points trailing Wollonga 83, and play about to recommence here at Goolwa.
Ball up in the middle, taken there by Field. Jet takes it for the Jet Reed for the Magpies. Carnelli now into the forward line. Tractor gets a hand on it, can't get it. Oh, the Tractor handball's over. Here they go, the Magpies trying to bang it out of there. Kick for goal. It is through for the minor score. Gee whiz, that was close. Couldn't quite see who kicked that one.
No, I didn't see the kicker. It was very close though. Could have almost hit the post. So back out from the point kick in, and we're with Jesse Fitz, and he's taken a comfortable mark in front of his eyes, just better than the defensive 25. He goes up the grandstand side of the ground, goes for distance, and it's held up a bit in the wind. First to it was O'Flaherty. I feel like I have to say O'Flaherty.
O'Flaherty. To be sure.
And he's done well for his team and caused a boundary ump throw in.
He's only been over here for a couple of years too, O'Flaherty, which is great. Great to see.
Good to see Cameron Kerr come back out. He went off properly in that third quarter, but he's returned.
They put a bit of magic spray on him.
Well, we've got the Cockle Express in the background, if you're wondering what that is. So we've got Cantilla tries to feed it out to his teammate.
Tackle!
And, I don't know what's happening there. A bit of a dipsy-do round the outside.
Cameron Curl very fierce at the ball field now with it all his own. Tries to take it out of the ruck. Play-ons are called. One Tiger got swamped by 3 Magpies. Kick out there. Cantilla in the back lines. Snapped around the corner. And they're going to relieve the pressure here, the Tigers. Lovely work. Down the line they go. That's Nolan. Thought about the handball to Cantilla. Just kicks it left footer. Centre of the ground. Oh, just
too strong, Kay.
We're very out to the clubhouse side of the ground with Whittlesey. Very famous name in South Australian football and in particular Yankalilla Football Club. And Whittlesey weighs up his options, goes for distance, goes long, sends it down to the full forward line. And we've got Cantilla, roves at best. He's got it on a string, this bloke. Tries to turn his opponent inside out. But the Maggies are up to it. There's 2 of them down there. And we've got the ball. Beautiful pick up by Fitzgerald. Ball's hit, he's tackled. Ball's hit the deck. And umpire says we've got Bottroff in there for the Maggies. And umpire Richo says, let's have a ball up, boys.
Ball up now. The Beard gets a tap for the Magpies. Tapped out of there. Trying to get it out there in a hurry was Wilton. He's got tackled. Was that Athenos or Fitzgerald? Got tackled.
Fitzgerald trying to do his best Massey Ferguson impersonation there. Got held up. Another boundary ump throw. Another field umpire throw up. Back to Fitzgerald, and he's wrapped up again by a Maggie player. And we'll have another ball up.
So ball up. The Beard. Griggsy gets it out of there. Bates now. Snap around the corner for the Magpies. What have they got up here? Lovely intercept mark. The Tigers using the ball. There he goes. Cameron Kerr. Pass. Intercepted by Kenoth. Angus. Angus now round there. Bouncing ball over the boundary line. Bustled over there. It's going to be just touched, is it? Or last position free kick?
I think he was happy to just get hands on it and just see it over.
It's a boundary throwing.
So we're on the 50-metre line, and the boundary up does his duties. Nice high throw. Field wins the tap for Yank again. Ken Oath, he's tapped it down to a teammate. It's not forward by foot towards the goal. It wasn't really a shot. It was half a shot, half in hope, I think, and it's rolled in for a point.
Angus has been really good. He's tried all day, hasn't he?
Absolutely. definitely. I'd put him there best on ground. Oh, lovely sight. A bit of candy there. Tigers out of defence, waltzing towards the centre wing position. Oh, beautiful diving mark there. Was that a wire? No, that
Bates.
was Pearce. That was Ryan Pearce now. Kicks it long into the teeth of the goals. Up they go. Off hands. There he goes. Angus. Snap out of there. Beautiful work by Norman. Davis with another snap. Smothered off the boot. The Tigers get it out of there. Bouncing ball. Who's got this? Ewers. Oh, fans. Umpire's pulled out a free kick.
Yeah, it was pushing the back.
Parsons.
So it's with Tigers. They get a free kick, send it up to the better than the defensive 50, and a mark's been taken out by the bound. Oh, okay. So,
Che tried to claim that one, didn't he? He nearly got away with it.
All his acting skills had me fooled well and truly. So it's passed in board to Davis. Davis is assessing his options, goes by left foot, gets an inside 25. Pack of players that hit the deck. Beautifully roved by Davis. And someone's had a ping at goal.
Yeah,
which results in a point.
Or Wayo.
I don't know why, but it reminds me of the islands of Hawaii, that name.
Wimbaway.
Yeah. Well, that's more the other side of the globe, Africa. But so it's brought back in by the Tigers. A lovely mark by Field under
he
pressure.
Has played very well. Lovely tattoo work too. Over to Fitzy. Work down the line. Up they go. Off hands. In there was Botroff, the emu. Look at that. He's showing the world what he can do. Upside down. Puts the bum in the air. And says, if you don't like it, you can kiss my...
Well, that's the advantage of when you're getting rolled with your trifin in those big, heavy swells.
There we go. The Magpies left foot down the line. Off to Mickey Thompson.
Mickey Thompson just cleaned up in the back lines there. He directed traffic, and he just had his name written all over that one.
Thompson, centre wing, up to teammate. He'll say it's a pass, and why not? Joel Kay.
Yeah, he's been a good presence, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And Kay sends it down to the forward flank area for the Tigers. There's plenty of Maggies there. They mop up best, and it'll be interesting to see what the umpire's going to call here. Is it in the back or holding?
He's
holding the ball. So that goes to the way of Pat Shea. Now he's has kicked 4 goals, but he's too far out to kick one here. Sends it into the top of the square.
Oh, up they go. The emu, the flying emu, Botroff, the surfing superstar. He's looking, going long, centre wing position. Who's he got out here? Lovely kick. Found a teammate there. Trying to move it on over to Ken Othangus. Under pressure though. Spoilt from behind. He's in there fighting hard. Second effort by Angus. Look at him. He's absolute rabid dog, that bloke. Played well. He's done a fetlock. What's he done? Dislocated a finger, I reckon. But he couldn't care less. He doesn't need 10 fingers. He only needs 9.
So Richo balls it up. Field wins the tap.
Lovely.
Tapped on cleverly by the Magpie ruckman out to towards Reed, Jet Reed. It's now Canelli, quick hands, off to a teammate who sends it down to the forward flank area. It's chopped off by the Tigers.
So looking for Major, kicks it out wide. Let's call that one Athanassos. What's he got up on offer here? Oh, that's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald kicks it out wide to Parsons. Parsons with a Muppet hairstyle. Very hairy man.
I think he drove a combi van here.
He's got the hippie van out. Up they go. Levi Bailey attempts the mark and can't pull it in. It's going to be a ball up right on the 50-metre line.
I didn't know they had a tattoo shop at Yankalilla.
They've got a couple of them.
Field, left-hand tap, wins another one for the day. He's dominated in the ruck taps, has Field for the Tigers. Up by Macho Man, throws it up. Botroff says, I've had enough of this. Fists it forward, but chopped off by the Tigers. Sent back inside 25 for the Tigers. Rove best by Maggie's. Reed, Jet Reed, sends it up to the centre half back position.
Here goes Cameron Kerr. Look at him. Just bustled it. Owned the ball. Great goal there. Effort by Cameron Kerr. Lovely sweeping handball. How do you like that? Oh, gee whiz. That ball just tailed off to the left. Hit the post, if you don't mind.
I'll write that down as a goal.
Oh, Athanassos. Took a bit of a left turn Greek effort there.
Unselfish, but by Protajimi, and I reckon he should have had a shot to go for his fifth.
The Flying Emu now kicks it into the forward line for the Magpies. Offhands it goes. What have they got here? The Magpies trying to get a goal. They can't get one. In there goes Thompson. Takes a bounce, left foot. Lovely pass over there to a man who's had plenty of the ball. That's Cameron Kerr. Is that Cameron Kerr? No, Joel Cave?
Nah, Cameron Kerr.
Cameron Kerr, sorry. Yep, Kerr now.
Up to better than the 50, more the flank area on the scoreboard side of the ground. And we've got Athanassos being wrapped up by Fred Nissen, and umpire Macho Man Azzy says it's a leg night tonight when I hit that, Jim, because my arm's just about at it. So he throws it up. It's been paddled along there by Riley Davis, and it goes past Carnelli, the Magpie, and we're going to have a boundary umpire throw in.
He's covered a lot of territory today, the Macho Man. Would he get to the gym tonight?
Oh, he's a unit. He'd have to, wouldn't he?
I reckon he'll be there.
It'd take more than 20 Ks out in the umpiring.
Kick out of there by Davis. Bouncing ball. That's through the goals. Opportunity for the Magpies. Well done, Davis.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbor, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
I think the Tigers rightly would have expected to come here to win. Don't know about by 8 goals, but I just want to see Portman Jimmy kick 5 and see what he delivers in the tumbling.
That's what we're waiting for.
Get him one out in the goal square and give us some action.
Now you're talking. Tapped out there by Field. Tigers pushing. In there goes Cantilla. She can't get the ball out. And it's going to be another throw up. Kevin Bartlett in there for the Tigers. Ball up by the Squid. Tapped down there. Bartlett in there. Couldn't get it out. Jet Reed can for the Magpies. Snapped out of there. Here's an opportunity for the Magpies. Almost a mark there. Snap on goal. Bouncing ball. It is. No. Just misses offline through for the minor score.
Carnelli needed the leg break. Didn't oblige. The prorate spheroid. Very tricky shape. And we've got Cantilla Carlson bringing it back in. And he runs his full, runs out, plays on from the square, finds his teammate up on just short of the 50. Ball's hit the deck, his teammate couldn't gather it in.
Yeah,
Magnus are paddling it along. Umpire Richo has found something. He's holding the way of the Tigers.
Just grabbed in there without possession. Got Mickey Thompson.
That's about his 30th kick for the day too, isn't it?
He has played very well.
He's got a very nice kick too, Mickey Thompson. So it's been rove best by Wilton for the Maggies. He sends it back inside near the 25, but it's all Tigers there at the minute.
Oh, that's on the ball umpire. Yep.
Really good tackle, but applied there by that Magpie, who's been rewarded with a free kick, and that is Carter Norman, and he's directly in front.
He's kicked his... is this
two we've got him down for.
So this should be his third. You've got to say he's done well if he can get this one.
Carter Norman with that shoulder strapping that he wears on his left shoulder.
He's got a long way back though, hasn't he?
Well, it's just waiting for someone to yell out Bowler's name.
Norman, the shot on goal. He's taking his time. We like it. The kick is underway. He likes it. The Magpies score their 6th for the afternoon.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
The Magpies have got a chance of winning this if they kick 1 goal every minute for the rest of this game. What do you think the chances are there, gentlemen?
I think it's a big ask.
Ball up in the centre of the ground. Up and down it goes. That bloke's played pretty well, Jet Reed. Young bloke. Plenty of potential. This side is looking good. Gregsy with the tap down there. The beard. Can't get it away. And it's another stone.
Isn't that Jet Reed from South Adelaide?
Jet Reed?
Oh, he's had some South Adelaide experience, I think.
Kick out of there, Carnelli, bouncing ball, forward 50, look at him, Mickey Thompson, can't get it out there, he tried his best. Jet Reed, there's that man we were talking about, handball left, nice work there, Gore trying to Griffin, over to Davis, gets a goal, the Magpies, sausage roll for them.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
You take away that first quarter, this has been a very solid performance. Up they go in the middle of the ground. Greg, lovely tap. Carnelli got tackled. Lovely work. They get the clearance. Magpies with another opportunity.
Oh,
here they go. It's been a free kick. 7 goals in 7 minutes. Tractor is going to get the second of these 7 goals. Don't worry about that. The Magpies are on here.
Still time.
Look at him, Tractor.
Close enough if good enough.
What's that
talent? Mathematic. So it's not Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour. It's a compass.
Kick by Tractor. The Tractor. Here we go. Kick underway. Oh, he's let us down. He's let himself down. He's let his town down. 1 point. So
he's brought him up to a nice round 50.
Well, that's true.
On the scoreboard, trailing 86 to the Tigers. Tigers bring it in, get a clearing mark up to the 25 metre line via K. He swaps play, goes to the opposite side pocket, scoreboard side of the ground, finds a teammate in one of the twins. That was Fitzgerald. Now we've had 4 kicks and we're still only just better than the defensive 25 for the Tigers. But they do have a 36-point lead on the scoreboard, so they wouldn't be too fussed about that. Now we're outside the defensive 50 for the Tigers. Pack of players. Bottroff thought he could take a specky, nearly did, couldn't. Balls hit the deck. Tigers have roved at best. And they're sending it back inside towards their 25. Misdirected kick, and we'll have
nice
last
take.
Possession free.
Nice take by the man in the hoodie in the crowd there. Just one hand. Kept drinking. He's drinking 2 beers.
And didn't spill a drop.
Unbelievable. Give that man another beer. Kick out wide. Lovely work there. They move it through Fitzgerald over to, guess what? Fitzgerald. One with hair, one with not. The nude nut Fitzgerald. Going to kick it long. I tell you what, pressure. The Maggies are putting it on the Tigers here. This last quarter, they're all over them. Oh, free kicks being pulled out by Richo.
Pache, off to the races.
He's spin it before acceptances. Got to get brought back.
Over to Fitzgerald, Jack by foot up the centre wing, right in front of the clubhouse.
Oh, nice.
Lovely in the hands mark taken by Magpies there. That's the ruckman.
Paddy
Greig by foot. Nice kick.
Oh.
Good distance inside 50. Tigers rove it from the back of the pack, and ball comes out to the boundary line. And was it touched or?
I think it might have been, but
that's going to be out in the full from K. He's had a good day too, hasn't he?
Very good. Yeah, boundary through. No. Oh, the ball's coming back in. Yeah, last possession, free kick. Here we go. So kick out of here by
Ramaswamy.
Ramaswamy. Nice work. In the forward line it goes. No, they can't get this one out.
19 minutes gone.
Bit of sunshine here.
We have a bit of everything.
Bit of everything. It's been the
sunshine on a rainy day.
Yeah, 4 seasons in one day. Paddy Griggs gets the tap out of there. Carnelli snaps it. Oh, one-handed, lovely mark. What's going on, umpire?
Pay it, umpire.
What happened there?
Well, Trent Griffins reckons he's been robbed.
What happened there?
I sort of agree.
The bloke?
Must have been. But Griffo had the party trick out, one-handed, under immense pressure. Umpire said, I don't agree.
Oh, Carnelli steals it out of there! Almost a goal.
Carnelli for the steal and goal of the day, just off to the right.
Where was Richo's sense of showmanship there?
Yeah.
Take a one-hander, pay the mark.
Sense of theatre, Richo. He's got to get the memo. The Umpires Association had big right onto that, mate. Here we go. Tigers now kicking out from the fullback position.
Kicking into the wing too.
Yeah. All the ascendancy here with the Magpies.
Just happen to be 35 points behind.
That's all. Just a lazy 35 points.
So that point kick in plays on. Gets some distance. Gets 10 metres past the 50 line. Ball's hit the deck. Players are fighting for it on the ground. And umpire says, don't like it. Too static. Give it to me. And that's umpire Macho Man Eris.
The bag of walnuts, known as Squid, gets the ball up. In there goes the Emu. Oh, lovely little hand pass. Goes in. It's got tackled was Gaskin. Yeah, the ball's going
nowhere. You know you can tell Emu's car.
How's that?
It's the one with the tri-fin on the roof racks.
Yeah, he's going for a surf straight after this game. Oh, there he goes. The Emu flies for it. Lovely work, Magpies. Carnelli into the forward 50. Who's got this one? Oh, the Magpies could have ruffled it. Banged out of there. Tigers repel this one. There goes the Emu. He can hear us from here. Look at him. Look at those golden tips in his hair. Kicks into the forward 50. Off hands. Magpies couldn't take it. Tigers can. They get it out of there. In there, tackled without the ball. Yeah, he's got a free kick. No play on's a call. Fitzgerald, handball, gets it over to Nolan. Where's his sisters? They're not there. Gets it over to Puddin' Jimmy. TJ gets a little kick, grubber kick. Can't take it there in the forward line. That was Che. Now goes Bailey. Levi Bailey bangs it out of there. Centre wing. Off hands it goes. Where's the tractor? There he is. He couldn't get it. Boundary throwing.
22 minutes gone. They're 35 points behind. Would anyone begrudge putting Jimmy kicking another just to see the celebration?
No, absolutely not.
That's what we all want to see.
Oh, he got a sniff of it then. He was looking dangerous. Boundary up, throws it in. We're on the 50 for the Maggies. And ball's hit the deck, picked up by the Tigers. Right foot hurried kick across the cricket pitch, out towards the centre wing area. Putting Jimmy,
here we go.
In from there. Take it back, have another one. Have another one. Turn him inside out. No,
get it back to him.
Gets it off to Whittlesey. Whittlesey by right foot, down towards the 50.
Good mark, great mark. Who was that there in the corner, in the pocket? Corner pocket, 8 ball. That was just trying to pick up that play.
That's Curry,
oh, yeah, that's a Che. Patrick Che. He's played it. Absolute blinder to
Well, he's going for his 5th. Maybe he's going to do a bit of a cartwheel.
Well, if he kicks it, can we just, tag team, put Jimmy to do... Oh, here we go. Pass off. Oh, trying to get an Athanassos.
Yeah, that was there.
Yeah. He was coming via Paros.
Should have had a shot.
Next stop, Eos.
When you've got 4, you have a go for 5, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Nissen with the kick out of the defence, looking for the big boy. Can't get him over there. It's Whittlesey for the Tigers. They're going to bang this one back. No, he's just trying to take his time. Says, come on, fellas, give me a lead.
Well, this sort of win they're going to have, would Athanathos just be having a lazy ouzo on coke on ice?
Nice. Oh, the Emu couldn't take the mark off. Hands it goes. Play on to call. Bouncing ball. Magpies trying to get it out. Tackled. Did he play on? Letting it go, the umpire, fair enough. Gonna be a ball up.
Yeah, going in hard for it there was Harry Clarkson. He hasn't stopped trying. We've got Bottroff with the sun-drenched locks. He wins the tap, it's hit the deck. It's can't be long for the siren to go now. We've got the Maggies out on the clubhouse side of the ground with it. just better than the probably around the half-back flank for the Maggies really, and it's gone over the boundary line. So with Whittlesey, what's he getting? Last possession free. Umpire says yes. Go for it, Whittlesey. Lockie.
Pass it to TJ. Where is TJ?
Pittenjura.
Where is he? He's around the mark there somewhere, front and centre. Offhands it goes. Put it in! Oh, that's crazy!
What was he thinking?
Putting Jimmy handball, that's not the way to play the
He
game.
could have had a shot from there all day long.
Just could
Was he held without the ball?
He could have knocked it through with a pull cue. He was that close.
Poor umpiring. Kick out wide. The Magpies sharing it around. No sense of theatre, these umpires. Kick out, Magpies. Levi Bailey. Not much time left in this game.
Umpire Harris is just thinking about how many squats sets he's going to do.
Bailey now kicks it out wide. Oh, they're into a canter here. The Magpies just down there. Goes Nissen. Long kick up the forward 50. Lovely mark there. Taken was Wilton. What's he got on offer? Weighs his options up. Jet Reed's free. No. Oh, he's just taking his time. The player's streaming back. He's got something on now. Little lead. Oh, yes. Over to the tractor.
Come on, tractor.
Love the tractor. Tom Ferguson. And have a look at his left arm there, that tattoo. What do you reckon that is? Is that a tattoo of a tractor?
His left leg, you mean?
No, I'm talking on the arm there.
Oh, on the sleeve.
The sleeve.
Is this his picture of his wife? Kick there by the tractor, goes in short. Oh, easily taken there.
Unselfish. Should have been a shot.
Parsons. The hippie van. Parsons kicks it out wide.
And safely marked there by Jack Fitzgerald. He goes back inboard to the full back position where Cantilla's marked it.
Racking up the stats.
Back to Fitzgerald now. He's run past the 25. Lovely little stab pass to his teammate. And back to him. So he's picked up 3 possessions in that last little passage.
There goes the siren.
And we've got
one on the
Jesse
foot.
Fitzgerald is wincing a bit. It just looks like a stinger.
So there it is on the FBA scoreboard. That ends it full time. 13 goals, 9. The Tigers defeat the Goolwa Port Elliot Magpies 7 goals, 9. So it was a 6-goal margin, and it looks like it was a fair old flogging, but not really a competitive game of football if you take away particularly that first quarter where, let's face it, the dominant performance by the Tigers that first quarter.
Yeah, I think if you look at Yankalilla, they probably had 5 or 6 guys you could, who's best on ground in one of those 6. Where the Magpies probably had 3 or 4 that probably got the job done for them. But, Yankalilla too good.
If you had to pick best on ground for the Tigers, who would you say?
Well, I think it's Jesse Fitzgerald. I think when someone needed to take control, it was always him all day. So, for me, he was best on ground.
Yep. And
he can have it. A special mention though to Cantilla, Kim.
Yep.
I think in the first 2.5 quarters he did a lot of damage. He was very silky smooth with his possessions, and really helped him get that psychological edge on him when they were 7 goals to zip in that first quarter.
Yes, indeed. And what about the celebration? Unfortunately, we didn't get on the camera because our cameraman was going for goal, which is fair enough. But poor Jimmy, that bat flip celebration was just set the crowd alight. I know we were going off here in the commentary box.
I'd go and ask him to do it again, but we sort of lost the moment. You had to be there.
Yeah.
I think all of those Tiwi Island boys, they were just so good to watch, weren't they? They're just silky, clean with the footy. That one-handed pick up just in front of us, how smooth was that?
Oh, yeah.
Putting Jimmy chimed in for 4 in the end, so very good day at the office for him.
And Mickey Thompson, sorry Steve, Mickey Thompson, he was solid as a rock down back, wasn't he?
Was good in the wet.
Yep. So what a great game of football it was. A decisive win there to the Tigers, and the Magpies not disgraced here at the Goolwa Oval. Thoroughly entertaining game of footy. This has been the Great Southern Footy League live on the radio 90.1, streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
I'm speaking to the winning coach today of the Yankalilla Tigers, that is Shane Sinclair. Shane, good win.
Yeah, we'll take it, that's for sure.
Yeah. Now, just before we were talking, you felt a sense of frustration. You had a massive first quarter and you just couldn't put them away.
Correct. So, to their credit, they upped it around the stoppages and won us in the second quarter there. But yeah, we just sort of went away from how we wanted to play it, and we're just running forward a little bit too much. And again, it's a fair breeze out there too, so just understanding the conditions as well. We should have extended it a little bit more, but again, to their credit, they fought hard and got themselves back into it. So
one pleasing aspect surely must be your goal kicking today. Yeah. I think this is probably the first time you got more goals than points.
Yeah, correct, and on a day like today as well. So we've had perfect weather for how many weeks and can't kick straight, and then we get a gale force wind sort of out there. It's probably a good sort of 4 or 5 goal wind down this way, and we kick straight. So go figure.
Have you done anything at training to address this, or
we actually have. So the last sort of couple of weeks, just going back to a lot of goal kicking. So try to do a lot of the fitness sort of things through pre-season, and now we're sort of identifying. All right, I think we need to just get in the front half a little bit more, and practice with a lot of pressure and everything else, and just sort of get a bit of confidence, I think, in front of goal, because it's one of those things, I think, from as weeks have gone on, that we've as you keep kicking points, again, the psychology of things, it starts to play in your head that we're needing to kick goals, and we've been in the games, we're just at important times where we've had run-ons, we're just missing, and so last week was probably the worst that we've been, that's for sure, but I think in every other game we've had chances where we've been in it, and just not kicking straight. It sort of kills the psyche of everybody out there, that's for sure. So,
all of a sudden one misses, and all of a sudden you've got to keep working on it.
And the pressure's feeling like we have to kick a goal. And ball's been living in our front half for a lot of those weeks. We just can't capitalise. But today was good. At least we kicked straight. So happy. Take the win, that's for sure.
Take the win, exactly, 2 points. And let's talk about who are the key performers today that you thought. Who's your best on ground today?
Don't know, I haven't actually sort of gone through a lot of that yet. I think Paddy Shea was good again. TJ started good early, sort of probably faded out of the game a little bit.
How was that celebration?
Yeah, I did.
How often does he do that?
That's the first time I've seen it.
Okay, really?
So maybe because there's cameras or something around.
We didn't get it on camera. The cameraman was on the goal, but he did a backflip, and it was just spectacular. All his teammates got around.
Yeah, so it's good when they can celebrate like that. I know I've never done anything like that in my footy career, that's for sure.
Yeah. Did you know he could do it?
No.
Oh,
so good on him. I think we like to celebrate the wins like that and let them show a bit of flair and everything else. So it's encouraging. But look for the best players again. Maybe Jack Fitz was good down back.
Yes.
Jesse was good at times where we needed to probably just settle the game a little bit too through the middle. So
Gaskin.
Yeah, he was good first half. I think sort of probably faded a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Cameron Kerr.
Yeah, he's been solid, hasn't he? Sort of all year. So coming off the half back, we get a lot of reliability from him. He loves to compete and loves to run, and that's how we sort of want him to be moving the ball through there. So quite positive, and he's another sort of solid game, I guess.
Yeah. So next week, who have you got?
I haven't looked that far ahead yet.
We'll find out. Yeah, neither have I.
No.
So, but yeah, what a fantastic game of football. The brand of football has just been a real great interest for us watching the Tiwi Islanders.
Yeah.
I mean, tell us about those guys. How are they slotting into the side?
Yeah, good. So we knew early that they were going to be coming down, but they didn't turn up until about 2 or 3 weeks before the start of the season.
What's their connection to the club?
So last year we had Carlson and Tomo play for us, and then we've got Bronte. He's Bronte Enright. He's been part of South Adelaide for a little bit, and just as a player connection sort of welfare type, and he's sort of come down as well, and he has the connections through the Tiwi guys through Kim Cantilla, and then we were able to get the 4 of them. So again, trying to probably build a bit of a game plan, I guess, around them for when they turn up.
Yes.
Because we knew that'd be sort of exciting to watch. So we thought we'd sort of build something that when they turned up, hopefully it'd be easy for them to slot into, but also just try and make it a bit exciting, I think, for people on the sidelines to watch as well. I don't want it to be boring.
No.
If we're going to lose, at least make it a game where people are going, wow, that was something to watch. So
and we were thoroughly entertained all day in here, so great game of footy. Even though it was a fairly big win by you guys, it was still a great game to watch.
Look, I wouldn't think it was 6 goals in the end. But again, probably moments, in that last quarter, Tyler missing that goal, hitting the post. I think things like that we've spoken about too, where, again, from previous weeks where we're missing those important goals at important times. Like that one there, we sort of, it'll be brought up again about, just finish that one there, and you start to, put the opposition, or down the opposition, they drop their heads, and we can start to get that roll. Instead, they go down the other end, kick a goal, kick another one. It's like we just lose those moments where I think in games you can try and build, a lot of footies with momentum these days. So we just lose those times. So that'll come, and again, we've got a different game plan that the guys are, still trying to get used to. And it'll take a little bit, so we're sort of probably thinking more, hopefully, back end of the season when it all starts to tie in a little bit better. And again, just taking the moment so that we can actually, either extend leads or make sure that we're coming back, or just taking them and owning them. So
good stuff. Shane Sinclair, thanks for your time.
You're right, mate.
Yankalilla Tiger coach, he's a happy man. The Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1 FM, streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you next week.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.